Hey there and welcome back to another video. As you can see, I'm already wearing makeup. So you might be thinking, Kenan, what are you going to do in this video if you're already wearing makeup? But then again, you might not be asking that question because you probably saw the thumbnail and the title of the video. But anyways, so today what we're doing is we're doing a after makeup what's it called? Routine. So how I take my makeup off, how I moisturize, how I wash my brushes and sponges and things like that. So that's why we're here. That's what we're doing. This is the look that I did for my Instagram art to makeup that came out this week, and now you can actually see how unsymmetrical it is. So usually after I do a makeup look for like Instagram or even for YouTube, I usually sit around my house for a while and like I'll have lunch and I'll take photos and I'll watch a few episodes of a TV series. So that's why everything's like not so neat and tidy as it was. So yeah, I'm gonna start with my takeoff process, my makeup removal. This is how I remove my makeup, and this is how I wash my brushes, and this is how I moisturize. I'm not saying that every single professional makeup artist does it this way. I'm not saying that anybody and everybody should do it this way. This is just how I do it. So this is actually in response to both Cameron and Kalisha's video requests, because Cameron requested that we do a skincare video and Kalisha requested that we do a brushes cleaning video. So okay, so we're gonna remove my makeup first, just because I don't know, I've been wearing this for a while now and I just want to take it off. So what I use to remove my makeup is micellar water, the Garnier, the pink one. Yeah, let's quickly remove my makeup, and I take like, it depends on how big the work is that I've done. So I've got 6 little cotton pads here, and then basically just to get them all wet at the same time, I like pour this onto the little stack, and then I'll flip it over just to get this side as well. And I'll just take one of them and I remove it. So I press down really hard. So I like press down and go in one direction to like get majority of it off. And then there's 2 sides to these for a reason. Don't go out here and be like, and then this side's clean but this side's dirty and then you throw it away. Don't do that. Use both sides. Look, there's still this little piece of clean. We're gonna make that dirty now. Don't waste, you guys. You have to use it all. But once you see that you're like using a part of the little cotton pad and it's not really doing the job anymore, then that's time to say bye. So like that one was finished now. Grab a new one. I usually, when I remove my makeup, I usually do everything and then I keep eyes for last. And I want to get into those nooks and crannies, okay? These little nose creases, people seem to forget about them, and then they have like cakey makeup in there. And then for those of you who have beards who are watching my video, a good tip is to go with the direction that your hair lays. So you're gonna basically wipe down and like press your hair flat to your face, if that makes sense. Otherwise, if you go against the direction your hair is growing in, it's just gonna tear your cotton pad up, and then there's gonna be like bits in your beard. It's very weird. And another thing is, you don't have to use this like this. You can fold it to get nice and like into places, you know? I can get right up to my eye without actually going into my eye. Just like pushing down, not too hard. Remember, these are your eyes and your eyes can be quite sensitive. So the last thing you want to do is like push. So I'd say around your whole face, you can push hard and then swipe, but on your eyes, what I'd suggest is hold it for longer. So don't push as hard, but keep it on there and like slowly move with a little bit of pressure, because you don't want to damage your eyes. It's basically off. Look, mascara is the worst thing to get off. I hate getting mascara off. That's where folding this in half comes in handy, because then you can get right up there. And then we just do like back and forth on the eyelashes. So mascara is a bitch to get off, but I recommend the best way of getting it off is to take your cotton pad, fold it in half, and then do this little motion. Do it. And I don't know how but this works the best for me. And the mascara I used today was not waterproof. Waterproof mascara doesn't come off though. Like waterproof mascara will stay. And then another thing about removing makeup, people seem to think that makeup wipes are the best way to remove makeup, and that's actually not 100% true. Makeup wipes, if you think about it, they just aren't as soft as these are. And I feel like makeup wipes, I feel like they could cause irritation in the skin and redness and things like that. Makeup doesn't come off 100% of the time with a cotton pad. So after I take my makeup off, usually I'll go shower just to well, first of all, to get rid of the residue from this, and then I also use normal face soap just to remove whatever else there is. I'm just quickly gonna go rinse my face and then we'll move on to the next step. I rinsed it with just water. So usually when I do a makeup look, for Instagram anyways, it's quite a out there look and it requires surface area. Luckily today's look wasn't that bad, but my eyes are still sort of suffering and my skin is really dry because of the weather. I usually use a little face mask, sheet mask actually. This one is from Sorbet. I haven't tried this one yet. The one I usually use is the pink and white one, and then yeah, I usually just do a sheet mask. This is not after every makeup application. These are always a mission to open up. It's like me. Oh my gosh, there's a spider. Wow. Basically, then I don't know how much you spend on these, but however much you spend on your sheet mask, get your money's worth. Squish it and get all the juices out. Look. Get all that out. Put it wherever you want it. So I want more on my face and my neck. Let's quickly do brush cleaning. With brush cleaning, I mix up a little concoction over here. This is Sunlight Liquid mixed with shampoo. So if you have the money to go buy expensive brush cleaners and things like that, go ahead and do that. Do that for yourself. Treat yourself. I don't have really money to go and buy these really nice brush cleaners and things like that. My little concoction works as far as I know. Then I'm quickly gonna walk through how to wash brushes. So let's grab this kabuki brush. I use lukewarmish water, and basically I just dip my brush in the water, dip my brush in the concoction, and I do these motions on my hand. Obviously you don't want to press too hard, but basically you just want to push it into the palm of your hand. I've been doing my brushes like this for a while now, and then you just carry on. Ooh. This is messy. I usually do this in the kitchen or the bathroom, and now everything's getting full of water. With natural hair brushes, so if you have any natural hair brushes, I recommend washing them the exact same way, but I'd say once a month or once every 2 months. Condition them, take some hair conditioner and use that on your brushes. And then basically you just want to keep doing this until there's no more soap coming out your brush. And then if the brush looks clean to you but there's still soap in it, just dip it into your little water, your basin or whatever, and just run it across your fingers in the water, because then the soap goes off easy. Then we have this brush, which is always quite difficult to clean in my opinion. It never just comes clean with me, so I literally have to lather it with the stuff. And then same thing, except with this I press harder. And another thing is brushes can get stained. If you know that it's stained and it's not coming clean, don't sit there and wash, because you're just gonna damage the brush. And then when it comes to sponges are forever and always a mission, because they absorb water obviously, but they also absorb the soap. So it can take a very long time. So with my sponge, don't judge me everybody, but I take my fingers and I dip it into my green stuff so that it's like this. I do this like I'm washing my hands, then I grab my sponge and I just incorporate it. And look, the sponge gets like this. Oh wait, you can't really see it, hold on. It gets these little folds and things, but that's how you know that your sponge still has soap in. The thing is, I recommend running water into something, so a sink or something, rather than having the water run the whole time, because then you're just wasting water. But when your water becomes soapy and it doesn't look like water, it looks like murky. So when it gets to this point, I recommend just letting the water out. Having your water this dirty should mean that you've washed majority of your brushes. Also, wash your sponges last because most of the product comes out of these. So I'm going to quickly go and throw this water out because it's done now. And then I'm going to rinse the sponge. Another thing, if there's soap in here, you can hear it. Where's the speaker? I don't know if it's this side or if it's this one. Can you hear? So you don't want that because there's still soap in here. Okay, so I just went to go do the things and my sponge is now, there's no more soap in here. I rinsed it out properly and it's clean. So let's move on to the rest of skincare. So this mask has been sitting on my face for a very long time, and then just massage that into the areas. So let's talk about skincare. Something I do have like a different cream for morning and night. So these little creams over here are from Serenity Home and Body. So there's a day cream. This is an Italian business, you guys, and it's run by my friend Caitlin's mom. At first I was like, oh my gosh, let me go support Caitlin's mom, you know, and then I actually got these and they're actually really good. So yeah, there's a day cream and there's a night cream, and you probably guessed it, but I use one in the morning and one in the evening after I shower. But usually I do add E45 in, especially when it gets to like winter and stuff like that. That has nothing to do with how good this is or how good this is. It's just got to do with my skin being really dry. And then I'll also put jojoba oil with it. With whatever you're putting on your face, make sure there's nothing that you're allergic to in it. The last thing you want to do is damage your face. Then another something that's really important to people's skincare is sunscreen. This is a little one that I got from Clicks. It's even the Clicks brand actually. I love how I do this as my camera is gonna focus. Will it? Okay, so this is the Clicks Sun Protect SPF 50. It's a face cream and not sunscreen, which is great because usually sunscreens and sunblocks and all those things, they burn my skin. So I don't really use like sunscreen on my face or sunblock, which is why this is like great. Because also my skin's quite sensitive, which is why I use like E45. Anything and everything will make me break out, which is why I love these, because they don't make me break out. And this is why I love this, because this doesn't make me break out either. So I'd first put this on, and then I'd go in with my E45, my day cream, and my jojoba oil. This does mean that you have to reapply during the day. If I'm wearing makeup, that's good enough to have this underneath. Like, it'll protect me. And your makeup should protect you from the sun anyways, but I use this as an extra measure. And then obviously when I'm not wearing makeup, this is my best friend, especially when I'm going outside. Like if I'm just chilling at home, I won't really use it. But when I'm going to the park, I don't go to parks. Or hiking, I don't hike either. But just something outside, I'll use this. So let's actually get into it. So I'm gonna grab some E45. I'm not gonna use my day and night cream now because it's the middle of the day and I already used my day cream this morning. And then I just apply this to these main areas and then I just massage it in. So I am just going to take a last precaution and grab some jojoba oil, and I go here first, like the bottom of my face. And the reason I do that is I've gotten jojoba oil in my eyes many times. It's not fun, okay? Literally, A, it hurts, and B, it makes your vision blurry. So I go, my forehead is a race. So I put the little drops and then I quickly like rub it in because I don't want it to go in my eyes. So you'll see. So we put and then rub it in. That's how I get my skin to be nice and moisturized. Ooh, look at how glowy my skin is. Look at it. I mean, wow. And then my last step in anything and everything in life, my true love, really, Carmex. So that's the end of this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope I could guide you guys or give you some guidance on what to do with your makeup brushes and what to do with your skin after makeup and things like that. Let me know what else you guys would want to see from this point of view. Like if you want more videos on like what I do before makeup or after makeup or all those things. If you want that, put in the comments. Also, please put in the comments what you guys want to see for my next history video if you haven't put it in my other history video. Also, if you haven't watched my other history video, please go watch that. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Put a comment in the comment section if you want to. So I hope you have a good morning or evening or night. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.